that weird period before Christmas and New Year. So let's take a look over here. I think I'm gonna go green grass, and they keep pausing at every. Also, just get back into journaling. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is so good to see you here. It is like that weird period before Christmas and New Year's. So what do you guys usually do around this time of the year? It is the 27th, the day that I'm recording this. And we did receive some interesting news about the upcoming New Year's event that's coming to the game. So let's feed our Snorlax some lunch, and then we'll go straight into that. So in terms of how I've been doing, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day was super fun here, but I'm still dealing with my cough. So that's been a little annoying. And I don't know, I really don't know what I have. I don't remember having a cough for this long. Although I did read online that some people, when they get cold or the flu, their symptoms can last from like 2 weeks to 3 weeks, maybe up to a month. I don't know. But I'm just glad that energy-wise I'm feeling good. And yeah, it's just this stupid cough. So it's nice that it's not keeping me up awake in the middle of the night, because that was like the worst era of that cold that I got. So it could be worse. And throughout this week, I was just so busy with everything in life that I didn't even do nap times for Pokemon sleep, which I usually like to do, because for events like this, especially when shiny odds are increased, you do get that increased chance of finding a shiny Pokemon. So yeah, I did my first nap session yesterday, as you could see from the sleep report here, and no shinies, but it's a great opportunity to also just encounter more Pokemon. So I was able to catch another Vulpix, a Alolan Vulpix I believe, and a Christmas Hat Eevee. However, they were not good, so that's the only downside. But I am optimistic, and I noticed that if I put my tracker on my nightstand, it works out better for tracking sleep, which is weird because back in Canada when I did that, because of the lack of movement, it wasn't good, or it would take a while to start tracking sleep. Whereas here, if I put it on my bed, I have that issue. Ooh, look at that beautiful, majestic Ninetales. Oh my gosh, like she takes care of herself. Oh, how cute. So it's like we got the baby and then the evolution, and then over here is like the baby and the evolution as well. So there are quite a bit of Pokemon that I do want to catch. There's the Pawmi, the Vulpix, there's also the Snover, or sorry, the Pomo. And I guess it would be nice to like throw a biscuit at the Delibird as well, but I don't know. I just cleared up the shop yesterday, so I purchased my Poke Biscuits, and I think I purchased my Master Biscuit as well. I'm holding on to the rest of my points for when the new year comes. I'm not sure how much the main skill seed is going to cost, but yeah. Is there a way right now to get sub-skill seeds? I'm not sure. I'll probably look into that later. But first things first. Ooh, so Delibird's hungry, and that's it. So in terms of... Okay, I'm gonna give... Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Because I did a nap time, I don't get the bonus biscuit for my long sleep research. So I'm just gonna have to wing it, and we'll see. So one cookie for Vulpix. We'll give a Poke Biscuit to Delibird. And it is 3. I was hoping it was a critical capture. Alright, now let's go to our Snover over here. We'll give it 1 cookie. Then we're going to give 1 to Pomo as well. So if you guys saw in my... Actually, should I even give it to Pomo? Because it's an evolved Pokemon. I'll just do it for the fun. But as I was wanting to say, so if you guys saw my Christmas vlog, you'll see that for Christmas, my boyfriend got a gift for him and I to both use, which is a hair dryer, because the ones that I left my hair stuff back at home because obviously voltage and everything not compatible. And on top of that, the travel hair dryer I had, if I switch it to the voltage here, it just becomes so embarrassingly weak that it takes forever to dry my hair. So we invested in a Dyson. It was on sale. We got the older model, which also bumped the price a little down. But the model we got has something that I really enjoy. Let me show you guys what it is. So she looks like this. She's pink. I absolutely love it. Initially, we were gonna get a black one, and my boyfriend let me choose what color, and I was like, oh, let's go with the black one. And he was like, really, are you sure? And I'm like, well, to be honest, I want the pink one because it's so cute. And he's like, then why did you say black? And I was like, because if you're using it, I don't know how you feel about using the pink one. And he's like, I don't care about that as long as you like it. So I decided to go for the pink one as well. And there's a smoothing attachment here. So this is the smoothing. So it goes like this, and then the air pushes the flyaways downwards so that it smooths your hair. So it's making my hair look a lot more manageable and silky like how it is in Canada. And then if you twist it up, there's the brush attachment so that you can kind of like do a little bit of a blowout, but not really, so you can curl your hair inwards too. But I mainly like it for the smoothing. And this bad boy is super strong, so it's like more than half the time that it took for my other travel hair dryer to dry my hair, which is just so much better, especially if you're in a humid climate. If you don't dry your hair quick enough, you can actually get something called hair mold. You can grow and cultivate fungus on your scalp, and then you will experience smelliness and irritation. So I always blow dry my hair because I just noticed that when I blow dry my hair after showering, it's healthier too. So yeah, maybe look into that if you're curious. But yeah, I'm just happy because it kind of like gives me that sort of normalcy in my routine that I'm used to back in Canada, where when I would get up to get ready to record, I, do my skincare, start my morning, smooth out my hair to look a little bit more presentable. And yeah, it's just like the little quality of life stuff that is really, boosting my overall happiness, especially with the move. So we are actually still in the hunt for a condo. I think there were some complications, so we weren't able to move forward with one of the offers we wanted to put, but I think things are looking good, so we should have that settled. So I'm going to use the Nine Tails as a portrait because something that beautiful, you gotta show it off. So yeah, that's like little updates on my end. So let's see whether or not this Vulpix is any good. Oh, actually, this is Nova first. Adamant nature is actually not what we want on an ingredient finder, so that's a little bit of a bummer. It is mixed ingredients. We got helping speed S, skill trigger S, inventory up S, inventory up for L and S, and then skill level up M at the very end. And it is ingredient finding down for adamant. So this actually would be great for a berry finder, speed of help up with ingredient finding down, so that when it rolls, it has a better chance of finding berries instead of ingredients. Now let's see this Vulpix. It is a careful nature. I don't know. Okay, so it's mixed ingredients. We don't really care about that. We don't have berry finding on the first slot, which is a bummer, but let's see whether or not it's on the 25th slot. It is not a gold skill, so we have helping speed S, inventory up S, skill trigger S, ingredient finder S, and ingredient finding M. Alright, so yep, back on our hunt to find a good Vulpix. So it doesn't seem like I'm going to be catching any ice type Pokemon that will help, further me a little bit more during this event. But I think in terms of my progress so far, I'm doing good. We are at Master 14. And then I think if we hit Master 17, then we will be breaking our personal best, if I remember correctly. Let's check over here. Yeah, so Master 16 was my best before. I would love to hit Master 17. Alright, so let's take a look over here. We have 2 new things that showed up. Well, 3 if you want to, 4 if you want to count these 2, but there are the New Year 2025 bundles that are going to be available for purchase soon. And then we have the New Year 2025 event, which is pretty exciting, so let's go through that together. So this 2-week-long event is a special time where Pokemon who arrived in Pokemon Sleep 2024 are more likely to appear. And during this event, certain Pokemon such as Dratini and Aron will appear on Greengrass Isle. So right now, they don't appear on that, so this is a great opportunity, especially for new players, to get the chance to encounter these Pokemon at Greengrass. And the event exchange is something that usually happens around this time. There are like event exchange for like other events too. Also, the event exchange where you can trade Dream Coins. Dream Coins is something new that we haven't seen last year. So you can exchange them for various items. And additionally, you'll be able to use a Candy Cram-O-Matic function. I actually think I like the Candy Cram-O-Matic more than the Candy Boost, because after a while, if you don't have lower level Pokemon to use to take advantage of the Candy Boost, then the Candy Boost just becomes like astronomically expensive for your higher level Pokemon. But all of my Pokemon can benefit from extra candies when I'm using the Candy Cram-O-Matic, depending on my luck. So we plan to have different bonuses and Pokemon with greater appearance rate for the first and second week of this event. It's easy to let our sleep become inconsistent this time of the year, so we hope you and your helper Pokemon can start off your year with good, consistent sleep. We hope you're looking forward to the event. That's very thoughtful, because it is true that around this time of the year, your sleep gets very inconsistent, especially for those who sleep early, and then New Year's Eve, you're staying up with family and friends and you're trying to stay awake until 12 for the change of the year and everything like that. So in terms of the bonuses, let's look at that together. The following effects will be triggered in the applicable areas during the event. So on all days, Pokemon of different sleep types will appear during sleep research regardless of your sleep type for that day. And certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during the sleep research. The limited time event exchange will also be available. Now for week 1 only, candies gained during the first sleep research of the day will be multiplied by 1.5. So if you are taking naps, try to take a nap that is a little bit longer just so that you get the most of it. If not, just stick to your one long nap session a day. The chance of each helper Pokemon's main skill triggering will be multiplied by 1.25, and the main skill levels of helper Pokemon will be boosted by 1, which is always great to see. Right, so now for week 2, researchers will gain 1.5 times more the usual number of Dream Shards through the sleep research, and the final strength gains from dishes will be multiplied by 1.25 or 2.5 if it's extra tasty, or 3.75 if it is extra tasty on Sunday. So we've seen this before. The limited time function Candy Cram-O-Matic will be available, so it's only available during the second week. If you're wondering what the Candy Cram-O-Matic is, it's when, let's say you have a surplus of like Rattata candies, you can cram those Rattata candies and you will get something else. They will either be the same type or they will be something different. I think from my experience, they usually are something different. There are ways that you can like min-max it to try to get the type of candies that you want, but I just let luck decide my fate. And then for January 1st, the drowsy power will be tripled. And then January 2nd to 3rd, the drowsy power will be increased by 1.5. So let's take a look at the Pokemon that you can encounter during week 1 and week 2 of this event. So I do want to note, if you look over here, the Pokemon in bold will appear on Greengrass Isle during the event only. So Dratini, Ralts, and Stuffle, they show up at Lapis Lakeside, but only for this event will you be able to find them on Greengrass Isle. So do take advantage of that opportunity. So I'm not going to go over the entire list of what you can find, but I will share what I think I'll go for. Now, when I compare the list of Greengrass Isle to the list of the Lapis Lakeside, I think I'm going to go for Greengrass Isle because it increases my chances of finding the Vulpix, Dratini, Ralts, or Stuffle, which I'm still looking for, at a lower pool, I think. Actually, kind of. Actually, maybe I'm wrong, but I do like that I can also find Vulpix there. Now, I think it's going to be like regular Vulpix and Alolan, so who knows? Or maybe we'll see at week 2. Maybe Alolan Vulpix will show up. But yeah, Greengrass Isle is where I'm going to go. Where do you guys think you will go? Now let's take a look at week 2. So week 2, wow, look at that list. So if we compare from week 1 to week 2, quite the amount of Pokemon, damn. Alright, so let's take a look here. Greengrass. Aaron, Shinx, and Grubbin will be showing up just for this event. Wow, but look at the list at Old Gold Power Plant. There is a huge laundry list of Pokemon that you can find. Then again, it makes sense because Old Gold Power Plant was a newer map with newer Pokemon that came out. But week 2 is going to be hard to decide. I've yet to catch a Sneasel, so it would be nice to head there. I think I didn't catch one, but it would be nice to catch one. But I don't know, a part of me thinks maybe I'll head to the Old Gold Power Plant because there's a lot of Pokemon at Old Gold Power Plant that I've still yet to catch. Like a good Grubbin for that fact, because I need coffee beans. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Greengrass because I can still catch a Sneasel there and my Grubbin. Mimikyu would be nice too, and Jifloom. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Greengrass for week 2 as well. Now let's take a look at the Dream Coins. This is entirely new for us. So you can exchange Dream Coins for other items at the event exchange. You can check to see how many Dream Coins you have at the event exchange. Dream Coins won't go into your bag's item pocket, so you can only obtain them during the event, and after the event ends you can still exchange the coins until the event exchange closes, which is usually like 2 or 3 days if we're comparing from how they did it for the Entei, Raikou, and Suicune event. And just like those events, whatever you don't use, you will lose. Actually, no. For the Legendary Dog event, the biscuits you don't use end up being turned into regular Great Biscuits, but the other stuff like main, they disappear. So I just want to put a side note on that. So very interesting. I'm also curious to see what the Dream Coins look like. Alright, now let's look at how to get Dream Coins. So sleep research in the event areas. This is the main way to get Dream Coins. Note that you cannot get any Dream Coins during the second sleep research of the day. And the number of Dream Coins you can get depends on the species of Pokemon and the sleep styles you find them in. So knowing that and knowing that I can get high Drowsy power quickly at Greengrass might maybe incentivize me even more, because I feel like my chances of getting Dream Coins will be a lot better there than anywhere else. And then there are also limited time missions that you can do in order to get these Dream Coins. And the research community, oh my gosh. So in rare cases, you can get Dream Coins from other researchers in your research community who are participating in the same event. So the higher your closeness with a researcher, the more likely you are to receive Dream Coins from them. So I'm level 5 friendship with a lot of you guys. So yeah, we are gonna get a lot of Dream Coins. I hope. And the following limited time special gift will be distributed only to those who do not have a research community button. So that's for people who maybe be joining the game for the first time, or you just like to lone wolf it and you don't like to have any friends. You will also get gifts. This limited time special gift will be 70 Dream Coins in your gift box at the beginning of the first week of the event and at the beginning of the second week. Alright, so let's look at the event exchange. You can exchange your Dream Coins for the following items. So you can get Poke Biscuits, Great Biscuits, Main Skill Seed, and more. Also, a few Poke Biscuits and Handy Candy S will be added at a slightly lower exchange rate during the second week of the event. So keep an eye out for these during the last stretch. Interesting. Alright, so the Candy Cram-O-Matic, we did touch upon it a little bit more. But if you spend Dream Shards and feed 40 of your Pokemon candies into the Candy Cram-O-Matic, you'll get one M-size candy of a random type. On rare occasions, you'll get a great success when you use a Candy Cram-O-Matic. And when you get a great success, you'll receive 2 M-size candies. Also, depending on the type of Pokemon candies you feed, certain Pokemon type candies are more likely to come out. So that's also something we talked about a little earlier. So for example, if you feed 40 Bulbasaur candies, which are grass types, the candy that comes out is slightly more likely to be a grass type candy. Now, more often than not, when I've done this, my luck was not on my side and I just still got a random candy. But it is worth doing if you're really keen on getting a certain type candy to level up certain type Pokemon. There are notes here. So at the first week of the event, Dratini, Routes, and Stuffle will no longer appear during the sleep research conducted on Greengrass, but they can still appear on Greengrass Isle until the 21st of January. If you use each Pokemon's incense. The same thing will happen for week 2 with Aaron, Shinx, and Grubbin. And that is probably because people are going to be buying the New Year bundle. So we will still be able to use the incenses that you get from the New Year bundle up until the 25th of January. So that is also a nice thing to note. No increased shiny odds, it seems, which kind of sucks. I think it would have been so fitting because, you know, New Year's, the sparkles, the fireworks and everything, like a shiny Pokemon just seems to fit the vibe. But I guess they decided not to go that route. So yeah, pretty excited for the New Year's event. It's going to be a lot of hustle bustle, celebrating, ringing in the new year. So let's go take a look into our research community. And let's see what everyone got. So Alolan Ninetales, just like I did. Now it is Friday, so the weekend is here. I'm very excited because that usually means that I get to spend a lot more time with my boyfriend. And Zareth, congrats on the shiny Totodile. One of the best shiny colors, to be honest. It's like a lemon ramune color, I find. Anyways, I'm really excited to spend some extra time with my boyfriend and travel a little more around Singapore to see what it has to offer. I do hear some people say, and I think some locals have told me too, that in terms of attractions and stuff, there aren't much to do, so some people can feel bored after a while. Oh, Joey's shiny Palmy, so cute. I think this person's name is Joey, like Bowie Jangles, Joey Bangles, right? That's so cute. Which is weird because didn't you show this on Discord? Like, did you get a second one? I don't know. But yeah, I'd hear some locals say that it takes like, you could probably enjoy all of, oh my gosh, Starburst, sorry. A shiny Christmas hat Eevee, congrats. Yeah, back to my train of thought. I've heard some people say that, oh my gosh, this is another shiny Christmas hat Eevee. Congratulations, TW. Wow, look at that. All those shinies. I'm so jealous. I actually, oh my gosh, and Sonata found a shiny Spiel. We also have Samiko on our Discord who found 3 shinies in one of their sleep sessions, which is pretty insane. Like, what great Christmas luck, because that was their long sleep for Christmas, which is amazing to witness. But me, I did not get too lucky, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, I hear people say that you can see like all of the attractions of Singapore in like 3 to 4 days, maybe even less, because it is a very small country. And I've also heard a lot of people say that most of what there is to do here is to eat and shop, and a lot of the stuff here are man-made attractions as well. Now, for me and my boyfriend, we are here not as tourists, and when it comes to thinking about places that we would move to if work gave us the opportunity, there are several factors that we keep into consideration, which would be like cleanliness, safeness, and how people forward the government is. And that's what we realized about Singapore, which made the decision to come here a lot more easier. So we don't really mind that there's not a lot of attractions. Oh my god, MP, congrats on your shiny Pomo. That's so cute. But yeah, my boyfriend and I don't really mind that there aren't much attraction. Holy cow, Alcier also found a shiny Walrein. Damn, you guys are like super lucky today. I think this is the most shinies I've seen during a sleep research or community research segment that we've done. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm so sorry. I feel like when YouTubers or like people on Twitch try to do like a react video and they keep pausing at every second of the video and you're like, just get through the video, you know? So sorry about that. But yeah, my boyfriend and I don't really care much for like the fact that there aren't a lot of attractions. People say we are like very much creatures of habits. We have a routine that we like to do. We love to take walks around the mall because especially in Singapore, it does get pretty hot. So the fact that the malls are big, there's wide stretches of foot traffic that you can walk throughout, and it keeps you cool. We also really like eating together. So, I mean, what greater place for us than Singapore, I guess. But there are some stuff around Singapore that we are very keen on visiting, like the Marina Bay Sands. I really want to see a butterfly park or garden as well. And then there's the Art Science Museum, and there's currently the Studio Ghibli exhibition going on, and I really want to check it out because last time we went to Japan we missed our opportunity to do so because you have to get tickets in advance, and it's a little bit more difficult for foreigners to get a hold of the tickets if you don't have a Japanese number as well. So yeah, hoping that that kind of like fills in that itch of curiosity. And yeah, we also see that there are a lot of Pilates studios around here, so we are very excited to partake in more Pilates here. Now, because we haven't like fully situated ourselves in a condo, I kind of held back on maintaining my regular routine when it comes to hobbies, which you guys know is pole fitness and also heels dance class. So there are pole studios around here, which is surprising because I've always heard that Singaporean people are very conservative, so I'm surprised at the amount of pole studios there are here or people that partake in pole, but hey, that's great for me. Tidissa, congrats on the shiny Geodude, but I haven't taken a class yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm like fully moved in. I just want to get the unpacking phase over, you know, so that I don't have to like live in and out of a suitcase and then repack my suitcase. Like, I just want to make life simple for me and not think too much when it comes to the moving date. I just want to be able to zip stuff up and go. So less laundry to do because of like less variety of clothes I have to wear in terms of like regular clothes, home clothes, and then like workout clothes. And then also heels dance, I'm also waiting for that opportunity too once we move in. But congrats on the shiny Spheel, Colin. The beautiful pink shiny Spheel. So we saw a Spheel, and we saw a Walrein earlier. But yeah, that's kind of like where I am. So still kind of living a little bit of limbo, but still thoroughly enjoying. Oh, I can't speak, my time here. And yeah, I hear a lot of you guys talk about like the Singlish and everything, and I thought I wouldn't have too much trouble, but yeah, I still find myself having trouble sometimes when people say something if they're speaking too fast. And Singlish is so unique because it sounds like you want to get a sentence across in the most shortest amount of words possible. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm getting better at it, but if they speak too quickly or too quickly and too quietly, it's just, I have a little trouble sometimes. Yeah, it is Friday. I'm very excited for Friday. I can't wait till my boyfriend comes home. I'm gonna edit this. Probably gonna take a walk, grab my first coffee of the day, and then figure out what I want to get for lunch. And yeah, I'm excited to hang out with my boyfriend later. Maybe we'll take a walk. There is a journal or like a planner that I really want to get. So we have to see whether or not we could find a store that sells it. I went to Tokyo Hands yesterday. I didn't see it, but I think I was in the wrong section because as we are going up the escalators, I saw a little like banner thing that says 2025 planners, and I'm like, oh my god, it might have been there, but we already left the shop. So yeah, we're gonna have to just go back another time. But if you're curious, it's the Hobonichi planner. It's a Japanese planner, and I like how compact it is. So if you're like on the go and you don't want like bulky journals, then it's like almost this big maybe. And I'm hoping to, well, with that, I'm hoping to one, structure my life a little bit more, but also document my life here in Singapore. I want to be able to, years from now, look back at this moment, especially in journal form, and see what I wrote day to day. What did I do? What was I feeling? And also just get back into journaling because I don't know, I just feel like I'm at that point when I'm like, damn, time is really passing, and I just want to experience everything, but also I want to be able to like have something in written form to remind me of those times. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Join us in the Discord if you haven't yet to share your friend code if you're looking for more friends to add. I know that the higher level you are, the more likely you are to get dream shards, or dream coin. But I think even if you're not like level 5, there's still a chance, and I'd rather take that chance than not get that chance. Or it actually might be better for you to have a 0 friends list and get the limited time gift. of 70 dream coins for the first week and then 70 again on the second week. I don't know. I feel like I probably will get more through that than research community, right? Who knows? Maybe I'll start counting and we'll see. We'll conduct our own experiment. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful Friday and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.